I can't believe I have to go on after that because that was like the most beautiful thing. So I'm sorry that I'm going to break the spell of what Ben just did. I'm just going to read 2 really short stories and then a poem, and then I'll be out of here. This first one is called Angry. I want to come in your eyes, he says. I think he's kidding, but then I look at his face. That would hurt, I say. He stares at me but doesn't respond. I mean, that would really sting a lot. I'm not sure if the conversation is finished. He keeps staring. I wonder if he's still mad at me because I won't watch porn with him. But first of all, his computer screen is too small, and the sound coming out of the speakers is ridiculously disproportionate to the tiny writhing bodies. And second, all the porn he watches is exactly the same. Angry men having sex with sad little girls. Everyone is choking, crawling around on their hands and knees, water falling out of their eyes. Girls get covered in all different kinds of bodily fluids. Men grimace and stand around next to each other wearing nothing but white tube socks. Once in a while, a penis gets slapped against a forehead like it's serious business. What I'm trying to say is that nobody looks like they're having any fun at all. I know that I'm sad most of the time, but I don't know if I'm that sad to let somebody come in my eyes. I stop to consider. This is called Better Things. My husband's best friend is a guy that he works with. They make burritos together behind a glass sneeze guard while customers yell orders at them. And then sometimes my husband yells orders at his friend because my husband is the boss at the burrito place. It doesn't matter that he's the boss. He still makes burritos for a living, and neither of them are even Mexican. My husband's best friend is named Dave. Dave lives in a van. My husband thinks that this is evidence of Dave's exceptional intelligence. Dave has a common sense sort of intelligence, the type of intelligence that people who are good at finance have. Dave determined that living in a van is cheaper than paying rent on an apartment. Living in a van doesn't cost him anything, and since he showers at the Y, he doesn't have to pay a water bill either. What does he spend all of his money on? I ask my husband. What do you mean? The money he would use for rent, what does he spend that money on? My husband tells me that I'm missing the point, that people don't have to spend money to be happy. Dave got his van for a good price because it was a suicide van, meaning that the woman who sold the van sold it because her husband had shot himself in the head while he was sitting in the van, and she was too distressed to clean the blood stains and bone chips out of the upholstery. That sort of thing reduces a vehicle's Blue Book value. It seems kind of creepy, I tell my husband, but I suppose if it gets cleaned, it'll be fine. I'm sure you don't even have to disclose a car's death rate if there's no blood visible. My car could be a suicide car for all I know. I bought it used. He doesn't need to get it cleaned. The van runs fine, my husband tells me. But it's blood, I say. He has better things to spend his money on. Like what? You don't get it, he says. He steps onto the back patio with his beer like he's home by himself. And then I just have one little poem. This is called Home Movies. The way flesh swarms like ants, the stuttering thumps embedded, like Morse in our bones forever, a history of fingers glistening, like butter, the way memory is a sort of stain in the cloth, like grease or like blood forever, there you are, unbleached. How you let them touch you, forever, your breasts flushed, guppyfish eyes straining toward opposite points on the air, forever, the arch of your skin and the slip of a fisted hand, tanned like leather, forever, the warmy brown nylon of twisted rug, the way it holds the imprint of swarmed bodies, forever, the muscle of thighs, the baby, soft skin of the wolves, forever, the circling throb of impatience, the impermanence of movement, the impermanence of face of the bodies of 10 white-socked men, forever, the clutch like a bald baby fist, forever, the way you pressed yourself down into the lovely brown floor, forever, how your face bleeds, forever, into the white round white lights, forever, how I wondered if anyone would ever love you, how I wondered how you would make them.